people. If you show an interest, businesses will show an interest too. Businesses have have a need to ensure that their future is secured by the intellect of young people coming to work for them in the future. And therefore, I'm sure you'll get very, very positive feedback. Now, I'm not saying build a real building. Really what I'm saying is build a model, but build it, make it something you can walk into. May, as Mike says, be part of your classroom. That you can sit in next to, you can then understand it. You really can walk into the model and begin to understand what you want as pupils, as students. And then you may take, and this goes back to what we were talking about right at the beginning, it's finding the essence of the difference. It may be a very small thing that changes your school from something you have today to something that you really want and doesn't involve demolition at all. It's just adding a small piece. It may be adding a seat in the corridor, or it may be saying that I want a window in all of the rooms, not just the ones, not just certain rooms. You almost could come up with a checklist for the future of the school. I mean, the school has to maintain itself, develop through time. It can't be static. No buildings are static. If you can form a plan for the future, then it would give some guidance to those who are so-called in charge. Thank you.
That's some great practical advice, and certainly there is a start, students, right, with the challenge that you're participating in. So, South Plantation, we have about 10 minutes left. Do you have a couple more questions? Any questions specifically in regards to building models? It's a very integral component, I believe, to building into.
It's Charles Smith. I was just wondering, one of the things that we're trying to put on this classroom, it's called a geodesic dome. I don't know if you guys know what that is, or if you know what Epcot is, but it's pretty much like a part of a sphere as a roof, and we were gonna make that have like solar panels and all that stuff in it, but we wanted to know, how would you model a geodesic dome? Because that's the thing we're having the most trouble with. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I can answer that. Like a Buckminster Fuller dome, you can buy a toy. You know the toys that expand out and contract in as a dome, like a kid's toy? Buy one of those, get it to the size you need it for your model, and then glue it like that. And then put in solar panels, whatever you need.
Great question, Charles. Any additional questions? South Plantation, are you there? Any additional questions?
We're done.
No. Bill.
All right. So, Ivan and Mike, do you have any additional questions you'd like to ask the students? Any additional pieces of advice? Perhaps we can close up.
I just have a request. Please send us a photograph of your completed design and model, and we'll reply to it. Maybe we can send you a book of our work.
Sounds good. So, Mr. Martin, I will follow up with that. I will make sure your students can send them a photograph of their models.
You got it.
Great. So, thank you so much, Ivan and Mike, for taking time out of your extraordinarily busy schedule to speak with us on this lesson on model building today. And thank you, students at South Plantation, for participating in this video conference. Any closing comments, South Plantation?
No, just thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And the architects. Thank you for all the information.
I think it's lunchtime over there, Ivan and Mike. Can you tell? They're ready. All right, thank you, students. Enjoy your lunch.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Adios.
And Ivan and Mike, if you can stay on just for a couple minutes. Hi, Ivan. Thank you so much. I know.
Pleasure.
How did you enjoy the conference?
What
There's
happened to
usually-
the other school?
Yeah, where's the other school?
They had an emergency assembly this morning, so they weren't
Oh,
able to
dear.
participate. But typically, there's a much more lively dialogue that occurs. So
No, I can
just-
see you need the two, don't you, to play off against each other. But hey,
you wanted a face-off. Well, really, we certainly appreciate you taking your time out of your schedule to meet with us, and so I wanted to reiterate that again. So I look forward to hopefully working with you guys again in the future, and hope you enjoyed this video conference.
pleasure. Thank you very much.
Take care. Have a great day.
Bye bye.